Hey there, it is Chanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for June 13th through the 19th, 2022. Tonight is that free workshop, Crystals for the Chakras, a sneak peek into the Divine Map membership. There is at least one of these kind of spiritual workshops every single month in the membership, as well as yoga, meditation, recorded meditations that are more of a healing base, special Oracle cards, spread, and so much more. So if you're interested, jump on over to my website and check it out, or send me a message, comment below. I'm happy to share the membership. Do know that doors to enroll are closed as of this Wednesday, June 15th. So get in if you are going to join to get all the benefits and the value of the founding member pricing. Okay. I was drawn to the Sacred Forest Oracle card deck again. I don't know why. I really love this deck and I just keep getting drawn to it, and it just feels like it really holds the magic of the energy right now. So I didn't question it, even though I feel like we've used it a lot lately. I pulled it. So let's take 3 cards to see what the energy is for this coming week, a little spiritual guidance to help you just be aware of what you're coming into. It helps you to maneuver through your week in a different way. It helps you to get prepared in a different way to deal with the things that might come up. Ooh, they're changing their mind. That one. Okay. 3 cards. Let's see what they have to say. First card, Raven Spirit, and it is the truth. I have to say, I have a raven that comes to my bird feeder who totally doesn't fit. It's a very tiny bird feeder that's like suctioned to the window. And it balances and tips its tail so that it can eat out of the feeder, and it's quite funny. I just had to share that for whatever reason. So maybe that puts a smile on someone's face this morning. The truth card. There is much truth in the energy that is flowing right now. You cannot avoid the truth right now. It was funny in the pick a card from this weekend. They come up every Sunday. One of the things it talked about was the fact that the messages were there, whether you were ready to hear them or wanted to hear them. And that's very much the same about the truth right now. We can no longer avoid the truth of our lives and of our situations. And if things have to shift and change, now is the time to do it. I joked with my husband when he got home from work yesterday that yesterday was the day of crisis and you should call Chanel because you were in crisis. And it was all friends and it was fine. I'm not complaining about taking crisis calls. I appreciate that I am that person that somebody will reach out to in a time of need. But it was interesting that in all 3 of the phone calls I took yesterday, that it was really about seeing the truth in the situation and how were you going to deal with that truth? This is what's happening right now, and we can't change that. But what we can do is change how we react to it and change what we do with it in the long run of things. We have options whether we think we do or not. And sometimes it's just as simple as holding a mindset of where you want to go and how you want to get there to start manifesting that to happen. We can't avoid the truth any longer in our bad habits, the belief systems we have to let go of the things that we have promised the universe that we will shift and change in this lifetime, the lessons that we have promised to learn. It is time for those things to happen and move forward. And the more you dig your heels in, the worse it's going to get. There is no more avoiding the situation. There is no more avoiding what is coming up for you. It must be dealt with now. Card number 2 is Unicorn and Purity. I have a thing for unicorns. If there's a unicorn on it, I'm totally all about it. Same with rainbows. And double if it sparkles. But this unicorn, which looks like it's sparkling, and again, this purity and truth go hand in hand. We are having a grand cleansing that is going on across the world. It's this cleansing of the energy. There is this need to dissolve all the negativity and the the pain and the suffering and the sadness, all of those things. The universe is asking us to move to a more heart-centered way of being. We're in the age of Aquarius. We are in the age of the heart chakra. And there is this need to have this more pure way of being. Can you imagine what it's like living without lies and, having to put on a mask for different people if we just lived in all of our purity and our uniqueness? So much easier, right? So much more joy flowing in. And that's what the universe is really pushing us to. Hence the reason this piece of truth and having to acknowledge and heal is really important right now. Card number 3 is the maple spirit of generosity. I love this. Oh, I love the reading this week. Although I know that this reading will hold a lot of pain for some people, it will also hold a lot of hope at the same time. When we are listening to our spirit, when we are listening to that inner voice, that higher self, that soulful divine connection, there is so much abundance that can flow towards us. We are blocking that sometimes because we don't want to know. Sometimes we don't want to know the truth. Sometimes it's just easier to hold on to the way things are right now to be able to push forward. But the reality of it is that no matter how much you try to paint one picture, the truth is always going to come forward and have to be acknowledged. When we can really step into that flow, that divineness, that purity, that joy, abundance flows to us in a whole different way. And abundance doesn't always mean money or wealth. It often means joy and happiness and love, because really, that's what's really important in this life. Yes, money makes the world go round. Yes, we need to get paid for our services in an energetic exchange. But at the same time, happiness is huge, and everything works better when when we're happy. The universe listens so much clearer when we are happy and joyful. So if you really truly want to manifest a life that you've always dreamed of, joy and happiness is part of that plan. And yes, I know we're in a place where some people are really struggling and that it's really hard to find that joy, but you need to find it each and every day, even if it's just as simple as finding gratitude for one thing in that deep and dark moment. There is always something to find gratitude for. Something. Gratitude that you can take a deep breath in this moment of scariness or this moment of chaos. The universe is on your side. The universe has your back and wants to see you succeed. The universe is not here to tear us down or to sabotage us in any way, shape, or form. We do a good enough job of that ourselves. The universe is here to support you and guide you. So remember, if you need support, you must ask for it. The divine realms have a law that they cannot interfere in our lives. So if we need their help, we need to ask for it. They are on our side. My prayer for you this week is that you move through this week with an openness, an open heart, an open mind, open eyes, open ears, open soul. So that you can see the things that have been holding you back and you can see the solution. Please don't focus on the problem. Please focus on the solution to move you forward. Focus on the solution. Focus on the positive. Focus on gratitude this week, because those are the things that are going to move you through to the other side. It is a powerful week, and it is a week of change. We got that transformation card twice last week. There was a reason for it. I know that you can do this, and I will remind you again, the universe has your back. I am so grateful for you for being here on my spiritual journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide, to direct you and give you a little spiritual guidance about the energies each and every week, daily cards, pick a card, and of course sessions, and now the Divine Map membership, which is a whole nother level of access to me. And I'm so excited for the new members that I have welcomed there, and hope to see more of you there before Wednesday when the doors close. I also hope to see you tonight for Crystals for the Chakras at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want access to that, you need to join the newsletter, and then later on this week I will send out the replay, which will give you time, if you weren't able to make it tonight, to still get on that newsletter list to get the replay. So it'll get sent out next weekend, next Saturday. Okay. So much. So grateful for you. Please share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Tag someone below, share it in your stories, in your comments. I'm just so grateful for all the love that you share. It's a huge energy exchange for me when you comment and share and save and all of that good stuff. So thank you from my heart and soul to yours. Have an incredible week.